Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to this video. Today we are on FairyTail Wizard Chronicles, and guys, this game has just come out, and we are going to do a quick reroll guide on how to reroll. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, Hyken, what should we go for? What should we aim for? It's too early. The game's only come out at the time of recording for about 30 minutes. I've already played an account, so I've spent about 30 minutes playing the account, having a look at some of the characters. And actually talking to some other people that are already playing the game and have had some early access. Some people claim to have had early access. I don't know how true this is. But from what we're seeing, immediately I can tell you that there are a few characters that are worth grabbing. I am going to just play through it. So playing through it is super simple. It reminds me a lot of Fortress Saga. If you guys have seen previously, we played a game called Fortress Saga. The whole gameplay feels very Fortress Saga-y, which is really cool in itself. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in, you're going to click this blue thing at the bottom. That's going to give you these like reels effectively, and each one of them give you stats. You have different main stats as you pull them. So as you can see, we've pulled one with Lucy. It's going to give us 16 defense, and it goes into the defense slot. Once you hit equip, you can see we've got a defense one. And as we progress through the game, we're going to be getting higher rarity ones of these, and then naturally going to give us more stats. We will also get dupes. So, I mean, we haven't hit one yet. Let's just keep going through it. We are going to hit our first dupe. There we go. As you can see, this one has way more stats, so that's the one we're going to go for. And it's pretty much progresses like that. So over time, you're going to be able to put up to 6 characters into your team. There's no point taking that. That's a sell. And as you can see, you're just going to play through and do the quests at the bottom. I'm going to skip through this because I've already sat and watched a lot of this. But yeah, once you get your 6 characters, that's when the game really starts. Up until that point, though, we're going to keep just pulling these and equipping anything that's going to give us a power increase to try and push through the story. Once we unlock Gacha, that's when we can finally start doing our first pull. It's at the actually end of, I think it's 1.7, I think it was. I wonder if we can load up the quests to tell you. It's literally the end of the Series 1. Formation. Cool. Just plonk her there, that's fine. And this is going to tell you, here's the advantages chart. Pretty much makes sense. Pokemon logic, right, guys? But yeah, so there are a bunch of characters that you are going to want to roll for when you initially start this game. So the go-to characters right now, as of at least recording this, the top tier characters are naturally Natsu. There is 2 versions of Natsu in UR form. By the way, UR being the highest rarity. So there are 2 versions of Natsu right now. One is the base Natsu Dragneel, which is really, really solid. And the other one is his Dragon Force mode, which is also really, really good. We will try and cover their skills. I'll do a separate video on all their skills, but they're the 2 S-types, or S-tiers that you're going to want to go for. I'll make a whole tier list on it as well, because why not? Day 1, get a tier list out. And then, of course, as the week progresses and we start to understand the game more, we'll revamp that and we'll make sure the tier list is a little bit more up to date. But for day 1, I'm going to say Natsu is definitely a character you're going to want to chase. Another one is Urza, but Urza's an interesting one because, again, there's 2 forms of Urza. Both are very, very strong. The base Urza Scarlet's really good, and the Heaven's Wheel armor Urza Scarlet's really good as well. One of them you can pick up for just 79 pence. Or maybe it's like $1. I don't know. In the UK, it's 79 pence. I assume it's like $1 everywhere else, or whatever it is. So for just a very, very cheap price of that, you can pick them up. Therefore, is it really a chase when you're re-rolling? Maybe not so much. Oh, cool. We'll just equip this. I'm just going to try and get as many things equipped as possible now. As you can see, we're just clicking through this. Re-rolling really doesn't take long in this game. So once we get to this, we should soon... Ooh, that's a downgrade. We won't take that. That's a big upgrade. Let's go. My first playthrough, I didn't get many greens, so that's a very big upgrade. Ooh, okay. Thank you. Right. Nothing there. But yeah, so Natsu and Urza are probably your initial first 2 chases. Other characters that I feel are in that S tier, and I will show you them now that we've got access to the gacha. Cool. It's gonna force us to do the 10 times. You're gonna have to just do this. You can see the animation. Might as well show you the animation on the video. Oh, there's no animation. Never mind. It's just straight up. But yeah, there you go. You got your grey. I will show you the URs once it allows me to. There we go. Oh, no, it's not going to let me do it still. Alright, fine. Formation, we'll put grey in. Sorry, game. Sorry, I'm just trying to be nice to my friends here. Right. Cool. Right, now we can click the Gacha tab. So, you can see there's a bunch of URs. So you got Makarov, Wendy, Juvia, Laxus. I think there's 30 of them in total. Guildarts, Gagiel, Mirajane, Mystigan, Hades, Sheria, I forgot to say her name, Freed, Brandish, Leon, Canna. I mean, it just goes on and on. I mean, I want Levy. I want Ichia. Best character in FairyTail, just saying. That's a hot take. But yeah, there's a bunch of really cool characters. As you can see, that version of Natsu that I talked about is here, and so I think we went past Urza earlier. Maybe not. Okay, Urza's not in here, so you can actually get that version of Natsu. But the characters you're gonna want to chase is Natsu, Urza, Makarov is really good. If you want to tank, Makarov's one of the better tanks in the game. And then other characters will be... I don't think you can get access to, like, too many amazing... Minerva's really, really solid as a ranged DPS. If you want Minerva, she's very, very good and is almost definitely worth chasing. Larkad is really, really solid, and he's the Disruptor. His kit looks really good. You can come in and click through all this, and it looks really solid. And then another one you can go for is Grey. Is Grey here? Grey is all right. Is it the correct version of Grey though on here? Let's see. I can't find anyone today. Yeah, Grey. This version of Grey is not terrible. It's both good and but it is a good version of Grey still if you want range DPS. Personally, I put him probably the lowest out of the lot. The characters you really should be chasing if you want a really good start is going to be Laxus. I think Laxus is really solid. Makarov is really, really good. And then you've also got, I've just showed her, where is she? Larkad is really solid. I don't know how to say his name. I don't really remember him too much. Am I going crazy? I've watched FairyTail multiple times and I don't recall him. Did I just go past her? Minerva. There we are. So, Minerva, Laxus, Makarov, all pretty solid stuff to go for right now in the game. But before we can start doing our rerolls, we need to continue going. There isn't much left. Once we beat this, there you go, 2-3. So once you get to 2-3, you beat the boss. That's when the game actually unlocks, and that's when the reroll process really starts. You are going to fail this mission, so do not worry. A lot of you are going to be like, Hyken, we failed the mission, and that's absolutely fine. You come into formation, and you stick in this version of Urza. As you can tell, it's OP. And then we go to home, and we're going to click on this button there, right in the middle of the screen, to go and attack the boss. Right. Kill the boss. Super simple. And once that's done, you effectively unlock the game and therefore can do your reroll process. Right, nice. So, as we progress through the game, you are going to gain access to, it says up to 720 summons. So, we'll work through that. As I said, you can unlock this version of Urza. It's the beginner version. It's the Heaven's Wheel version of Urza, which is actually the better version in my eyes. Technically, if you have this, you don't need Makarov. She's a defender. She's really solid. It also comes with the bonus, what's it called? The equipable. It's got that much attack. It's really, really, really powerful for what is 79 pence. To start the game, it's sort of a no-brainer. But as you progress through the game, you're going to be able to clear missions and get up to 720 gacha pulls, which is insane. And if you come into your menu, every single player is going to get this. You are going to get 2 guaranteed URs at the start of the game. By the way, URs, whilst are very, very rare, the game will give them out quite often. It's like Fortress Saga, as I said, where you will get access to these characters quite easily. So I wouldn't be too worried. But if you do want to reroll, as I said, they're the characters that you reroll for. Once you hit claim, we can see who we're going to hit. We also get 60,000 gems, which is a ton of summons, right? 60,000 gems is a lot of summons. You can come into your item list, and then you can hit claim. We got Irene, and we got Hades. It's not a terrible start, but you know what? Maybe your reroll process is like that. Maybe you want to just reroll until you hit things like Makarov. That's fine. Right, now that we've got all those gems, we can jump into the gacha pool. And we can do our reroll. So we can summon Force Natsu. This is the Dragon Force version of Natsu. It's very, very strong. Range DPS, very, very, very strong, in fact. And then, of course, you can also summon for Heaven's Wheel Urza. You can also purchase Heaven's Wheel Urza, which is why I think you're less likely to summon, but they have their own currency. So by just logging in, you'll get the currency to summon for her. With him, you are going to have to fulfill these missions, which is draw gacha bonds, X amount of times, do rush battles, and that's how you get the summon tickets for him. You can also just spend gems. And finally, again, you've got your main banner, which has access to all of those. So it's up to you which banner you want to summon into. It's 3,000 gems to do a 10-time summon, and they've given us 60,000, which tells you they've already given us, what is it, 20 summons, is that? Or 20 10 times? I'm pretty sure that's what that works out to, right? Because 10 of them will be 30. Yeah, 20 10 times. You can do up to 30 in a single spin. Let's just do this banner. For the sake of this video, we'll do this banner here. We'll tap. We hit nothing. We tap again. I think we hit it this time. I actually think we hit it. Oh, we got Brandish. Fair enough. We did hit a UR though. Okay, so only the first 2 summons can be done with gems by the looks of it. Then you need to go into... then you have to go into the actual currency, which... bit of a limiter. Cool, we'll just do a bunch of 30 times. Let's see if we hit any URs. Let's see if we hit any URs. We didn't hit anything there. I'm just doing 30 times just to show you, because then we're going to reset the account and we're going to go again. And I'm going to reroll a bunch of times. But, for the sake of the video... this has not been a very fast reroll guide. Boom. Cool. Let's just say that's it. We haven't hit anything. We're unhappy with the account. Unfortunately, there isn't a way. Oh, by the way, when you summon a character, you are going to get, hey, would you like to buy the character so you get an extra copy of it? It might be worth it, it might not be. It's your choice. It depends how much you want to spend on a game. Personally, I'm going to say don't spend, try and like hold your money, at least for the first month, see if you enjoy the game and then think about it. Something like 79p for Urza is different, but in general, that's my approach to it. I'm going to try and spend little. Anyway, we're going to, normally in a game like this, you'll come into settings and then you'll be able to reset your account. You can't do that in this. So what you have to do is you actually have to come out of this and you're going to want to close the game. Once you close the game, you are going to hover, go into app info, and you're just going to clear your storage. That is the only way to do it. So once you do that, once you relaunch, your account data should be gone, and you should be able to start afresh. And that is honestly the way to do it. So then you can click start the game again, and everything should be working absolutely fine. Of course, if you're doing it on your phone, you could just hold the button and do it that way, and your data will be gone. Once you're happy, you're going to want to link your account. So once you're happy, you'll link your account. Until then, don't link your account. Other than that, boys and girls, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.